set my heart afire.
Hey, ShellSp0nge, welcome back to another video. Today we are watching ShellSp0nge. He is learning to play the heavy tanks. Today I'll be actually doing commentary during the video, so I'll be pausing the replay, doing my personal thoughts on what he could do or what he could do in that current situation. So sit back, relax, and I'll see you in the replay. Okay, here we are. This is the replay. Let's see what he does and what things we could do to improve his gameplay. Alright, first off, I'd like to say, just watching that first little bit there, so I will admit it was a little risky going around as wide as you did through here. I probably would have just taken my time like the ShellSp0nge has, instead of just going it all the way wide, sawing out your sides, because if there was heavy tanks or something here, they would annihilate you as you're crossing through. Same thing here. If there was a heavy tank here, I know you probably wouldn't have done this if there was tanks or something here. But if something just pokes around, right, let's just say now, you're in a line of fire, you're going to lose a lot of HP. I'd be hugging these rocks more better than sitting here in the open. Now I'm going to stop it here because I can see that you're attempting to side scrape here. So with this tank in particular, and you'll notice that with the IS-7 as well, if the enemy is firing heat, they'll be able to go through this really easily. One thing I suggest doing, especially in this tank particular or anything with a piked nose, try reverse side scraping. I find that working best more often. So with the T10, I've done it with the T10. Yes, he can still go through because you've still got the curved nose, but I find that it blocks a lot better of going against side scraping. Nice to see that you're doing that just to see if you got spotted or not, and if you didn't, you instantly changed your mind to advance closer. That's good. Now here's a great example of side scraping. So if that mouse can, I know it has APCR as premium. If that mouse can actually had heat, you'll be able to go through your upper glacis with butter, like it was butter. And also reverse side scraping, you would only have to show a very small amount of your tank because your turret is at the front, right? you have to show less of your tank reverse side scraping than what you would be here. That would have also made it harder for that BZ176 to fire HE into. I mean, it probably still would have. It would have been probably less damage, but overall you didn't take much damage from it in the first place. Firing at the move, I probably would have done the same thing. Not a bad idea there. Taking the shot from that BZ176 there, instead of going side on like he did, I probably would have turned my frontal armor towards him to make it harder for him to pen. Because if he penned that with premium HE, that would have been a significant HP loss. So the idea is just to try and make it harder for them to pen. Big delay on shooting that BZ there. I probably would, as soon as I saw the radical go green, that's probably when I would have fired. You're already pretty much fully aimed. With this tank, you don't have to aim as long. At this point here, I probably would have fired heat instead of APCR, just to make it easier to go through the AMBT or even take a shot at the Mauschken. I love that. I giggled the first time when I watched this video, this replay. I love the fact that you used the ShellSp0nge to tank that artillery shell that you saw coming. Yeah, I can see that you're getting some spotting on the E3 there, but if you were going to take a shot of it, I would have held my fire, but if you were going to take a shot, reload to heat. At this point here, I'm finding that you're out of the battle for a little bit too long. So here I would have reversed back out here, all right, and potentially went around the other side of this rock. So maybe try and get a spot out this Centurion that's on the map here, the Centurion 7-1, try and spot him out, or even try and get some cross shots maybe on that Mauschken or something like that, or even try and cross. Might be a bit difficult, but cross this field to get to this rock here and then get some shots onto the Mauschken or some of the guys up on the hill. So you do reverse out here, which made me think that you actually had the same idea. But I can see that you're actually now trying just to get a shot on that Mauschken. You still have APCR loaded, so if you were really wanting to get a shot into that Mauschken, because it does have very strong armor, load the heat. That heat has 315 millimeters of penetration. Like, you'll go through that thing's armor like it's nothing. I can see that again you're trying to side scrape there, but there's no point side scraping there, as the Mouskin will have a shot of the lower glacis as soon as he comes around that corner anyway. Again, this is where I would consider going around the corner and try and taking shots from the Mouskin, or there's a Centurion or something like that, or even take the time and circle back around to go around into the middle. Use your gun depression over here, or even in the middle here, to try and get some shots into that Mouskin, or even trying to spot out the Centurion or some of the guys that are actually on the hill here. So with how quickly that T-30 died, that tells me that there is actually a lot of tanks sitting up there, up on the hill along here. So it's not just the E3, it's not the AMBT. That tells me that artillery is definitely up there, but it also tells me that possibly the Brask is up there. He hasn't been spotted for a while. And it also tells me that the Struve will be up there, and the Leopard has not been spotted at all. That tells me he'd most likely be up there too. So the Tiger 2 just went down from the Leopard, so I was right, the Leopard is actually hiding up on that hill. Now here you can see that the Lance & C is trying to pinging you, but also pinging to say circle back around, which is something that I mentioned earlier, which I think would have been the best plan. Okay, here you took too long to try and shoot that E3. That E3 can shave off 750 damage off your HP pool. So if you can't find the shot straight away, don't do it, especially when you know that there will be a Striv hiding up on the hill over there, which you did take a hit from. Another thing is, when you are going to take a shot of the E3, again, load those heat shells. You did, however, become a distraction, which did allow the team to take the E3 out, plus the artillery shell that helped you out too. Here you repaired your driver, but never repaired your gun. I was curious when you would actually repair your gun. So there was a long period of time where you didn't even think to do it. great job heading closer to these rocks. A lot of people would have just went straight through that boat and straight up the hill here in the open, but well done going closer to the hill here, knowing that there is other tanks around in this corner of the map. So this is here where I was wondering when you're ever going to repair this gun of yours. So lucky that the Barask didn't manage to find the shot into you. And that's when you decide to repair your tracks in your gun. Is after you're tracked and you got shot from a striv. So as soon as you got tracked, I wouldn't have just sat there. I would have repaired those tracks instantly. So I see why you held off on that repair kit. Lucky that you did, but knowing that you did hold off on a repair kit, I would have instantly hit that 5 key to repair those tracks and get moving to avoid that shot from the striv. Nice shot on the ShellSp0nge there. Nice kill. Good job on hitting the tracks on the STRV. Lock it in place, allows the teammates to also help you finish it off. And once again, nice kill on that STRV. Knowing that you locked it in place and hasn't moved, great kill. Barask fires its 2 shots and then you finish it off. Nicely done. Now it's just an easy part of cleanup. You do take a hit there of the artillery, but it was only 164 damage. Here I would have used the 4 key to repair the stun, to take out that artillery quicker, and to help you remove movability and stuff like that. But you still managed to take out the artillery here. So here you're trying to snipe on the Leopard 1. I would have just moved closer to it. Knowing that there's only 2 tanks left, I would have just moved closer to it straight away. They're just trying to find a shot on his gun or whatever reticle you had there. Outline you had there. So here I can see that you're not even worried about the Rhino, knowing that the team has got it. And now we can see that the Leopard is on the run. But little does he know that a hero Hutch 07, that's in my clan, mine and Ziggy's clan, 7A Cav, is coming straight towards him. And I love this ram kill. Awesome ram kill. I was admittedly quite concerned on that as well with how low HP you have. Alrighty, that's the replay, and that's my thoughts on how you played on that game and what I would have changed differently. I'll see you in the post-game results. Okay, here we are in the post-game results. So Hutch managed to get Ace Tinker. You also got Spotter Medal, got the Hand of God, got the Duelist, got the Fighter, and got the fire effect. He also managed to get a steel wall for blocking 2090 damage and the kamikaze for at the end killing that leopard. He managed the top score of his team of 3,769. He does 5 kills, 1 short of a Top Gun, which is 6 kills, and manages to get 1,335 base experience. He fired 18 shots, 13 hit, 11 penned. A little bit of that was distance. I reckon that would have been a little bit more if he fired a little bit of heat at that E3 or even at the AMBT. As we said before, it blocked a little bit of armor by a 2090. He got a 2,479 assistance. He didn't fire any premium shells at all, so he still makes a nifty profit after tax at 45,199 credits. Now, that was a really well played game. Apart those few dot points is the things that I personally would have done. If there's anything else that you guys might have thought of that you could have done better, put it down in the comments down below. I'm personally not a Unicum player, but I do see some changes that I think would have been the best move. Alrighty, thank you so much for the replay, Hutch, and thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers, peace out.